time again, I come here, I write about what's wrong. Don't talk, just be. Who cares about what ifs, what is, when, how, see? Snow remain dear to me till the end, and yes, through you, God gave you finding love me like I knew I wouldn't be taught. Good things about myself, the ones that I have. Enemy that's kept away from me in hell. You should show me what you believe, not only what you see. By the painting of the sea, for think I for this free. The D began growing up negative and degrees, like a tree in the woods. For the depth of the darkness of the roots and able to find the beauty. And my truth and the hope of the gratitude for the able to lead you with the be to bring. This the Lord and our Father, we some posture. We come to that living for this to be the exhausting and a sister for the Lord above. And this can find that word to give up. Or we're about to give up in the love. And this to find at least what's still broken. And never the open to show me, never the still blowing over the sick and picking up the plug. And this can find it doesn't stop. From seeing what's clear in it, what was. There's no thing you find shake or spirit. Just to find a feeling of above. The Lord's presence is a further. Other than anything kind of. You can find that change the kind of vessels over the reaching over the thought. You can find the showing forgiveness and also teaching them love. And this would be the slowly, surely, things that go made what's by find once us, this friend I miss. And I pray the Lord remain close to you. I know the Lord knows. I know the Lord knows the good memories in every story about grief. This to bring praise, glory for the friend with the body of Christ. This to make sure it's not to worry for the already you did for me. No, for that's the fountain of youth. This is explained exponentially for the reforming of the true story. And I see from time to time again I write about the wrongs. With a new book for this to be poetically found at what's purchased. A craving smooth, a craving fresh. Who I am, who are you? And I lay here in the bed, you can find the pain so real. And never the moments that often there for the leave. And for the body does feel the heart for this quench. For the quakes that have to find the posting of the rising of the night. Tempest to find such longer for the no surprise, never to find intended to. Strive to get you to consume. What irony is now that you can find the time you want. So this is finding who has now for the running over what you yourself. This can cope, not for the society and for the love. And I just wanted to feel that not desire, never the approachable for the dick to be beautiful enough for the feline. Unconstitutional. Social alerts for the lurking. Or just to the last, together thirsty. You're trash, you're not escape to this sneering voice within. We came together for like a hurricane for the forces that were strong enough. Party like an earthquake for the rumbling and crumbling you didn't belong. Folly of the youth for this to be the mighty king for the sun is set upon the day. For this is now the shadow for the what has been for the stirring over the work the world of fine and great. And long once before the youth, this to find within. For this is through the body for the longing of the tooth. For this is what's until the faithful night. For this is storyteller for the gracing of the hall. Told his tale of a hidden spring. They couldn't solve the problems of the king to listen to them intently. And talking in every word, for he said, and taking night for the dream, for the field, for the vision, for the tossed and turned. And the next morning, you set out the horse that find. What was a voice that was a horse? There was the trails of the quest. It is to find a worn out, this bone that creaked over the groan. Pushed back in the seek this to find what's known. Wondering for the horn, for the tone, for the spirits that are lifted with so much can sing. Belong. This one too long to spring and find my way back home. Reflect back time you once did know how to find what you see in the only road. You can open up your heart and I stand before him. Stand there with a knife and not to drink. Magic comes when your brother's a better find an answer soon. The lighthouse, the voiceless, the binging, the snitching, the rest before the blade, the this define the mind, for this not pay attention, for the you to be listened to, the giving all I can. Springs and awakening for the summits of what you face is now. For the battling over the you find the birds of joy sing the uplifted spirit and high I find songs. For the rejoicing of the farthest of the coastland is found surrounding of the justice and the foundation of the throne. And here you are today for this to be hailing of the golden and prayer memories like this hope became with with strife. What's the possibility for mine is yours? This is the heartbeat of your mind.